Coming up on the first pitch, and today on the hill, Blake Snell. What do we have on him?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Next offering is in for a strike. Foul ball there. Struck him out swinging. Blew the express right by his back for strike 3. Jose Ramirez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering is fouled back.
Blake Snell on the mound today, and everyone knows he's got a great shoe collection, but his trophy cabinet's pretty full as well. He's won multiple Cy Young awards, one in the American League with the Rays and another in the National League with the Padres.
Tosses across the first, and Ramirez is set down. Carlos Santana, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Snell won his second Cy Young Award in 2023, the same season he led the majors in walks. That doesn't happen very often, but it wasn't the first time. Early Wynn did the same thing in 1959 with the Chicago White Sox.
Next one misses, and it's 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that one is lifted in the air, and it drops in. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
That is good. The designated hitter, Angel Martinez.
So runner at second, 2 down. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Angel Martinez. And there's a foul ball.
Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
Squirts away a little bit. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Man at second. And he chases that one. And that is that. Back here in L.A., now the starting pitcher in this one, Daniel Espino. Chris, how about a scouting report?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Shohei Ohtani, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That missed by a lot. Ball 2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And now Teoscar Hernandez. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
That's inside. 1 out, bases empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Noel makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Missed with a changeup. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that's outside. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Second inning set to go. And now the right fielder, Jhonkensy Noel. Swing and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Noel gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Jacob Young getting ready to hit. And a foul ball. Second inning here, no score. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Betts makes the grab, 2 down. And up next for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann. And that one fouled off. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Pitch misses, and 1-1.
Nope. 2 balls, 1 strike. 3 balls,
in the
1
dirt.
Strike.
Two outs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now it's going to be Gabriel Arias. Swinging a foul out of play. Yeah, that's fouled off. Snellzilla picks up the strikeout. Back here at Dodger Stadium, home of the World Series champs. Last year was a good one for the Dodger faithful, singing LA winning their 2nd title in the last 5 years.
Yeah, what a year, Boog. And that makes it 8 championships in franchise history. Tremendous job all around. They won the Shohei sweepstakes, led baseball in attendance, had the best record in the league, and finished it off with the World Series.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Throw on to Santana. 1 up, 1 down. And here comes Tommy Edman.
He made it look easy, but I can tell you that was not a favorable matchup.
Kwan sprinting after it. And there's 2 away. Last season for the Dodgers was all about Shohei, but the World Series belonged to Freddie.
Nobody better in baseball to deliver those types of moments than Freddie Freeman. He made memories that are going to cover generations.
And now the real challenge for the Dodgers, finding a way to match what they did a year ago. And the inning is over. Back here at Chavez Ravine, top half of the third inning, stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And he grounds one to the right side. To first, leadoff hitter gone in the third. Here's Jose Ramirez. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Wow.
0-1.
That's not even close to the zone.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Doyle has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's two away. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Doubled his first time up. Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Top of the third, no score. Throw on to Freeman, and that is the inning. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Here comes Max Muncy. Espino back to work. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Brenton Doyle. Slider right there.
0-1's the count.
Just off the inside edge. And that's downstairs and outside. Sliced hard but foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So 2 down now, and here is Hesung Kim. The throw in. So the batting order turns over. Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. Out towards right center field. Noel settles underneath it. And that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Angel Martinez. And that one hammered way back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Jhonkensy Noel digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
No ball, 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. And that's in the dirt. Now 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here's the catcher to hit, Dylan Dingler. That one fouled off. swing and a ball popped up. Freeman. And that'll do it. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1-1. Nope. Outside.
And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runner holds, and it's a full count. Noel makes his way towards it. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Smith at the plate now. That's ball 1. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Boots it. Still fires to first. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. Tommy Edman at the plate. Fly to left his first time. And that one fouled off. Comes up empty.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
This one in the dirt. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. 3-2 now.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Got him swinging. Here's Mookie Betts now. And there's a ball.
That's inside.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 2.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Ready now for the 5th inning. So in now for Cleveland, Jacob Young. The changeup missing. Ball 1.
You know, these Guardians, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Doyle hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Little chopper rolls foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That one hammered center field. Going back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Max Muncy at the dish. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Swings through that one for strike two.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. And this place is rocking. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0. Doyle swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And stepping in is the speedy Ha-Seong Kim. Right side, and it goes just foul.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Ramirez. Now 2 away. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. This ball's chopped on the ground. Fires to first on the run. What a play. Inning over. All set for the top of the sixth. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Line drive. Edman throws across the diamond. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. Now it's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 in this one. That to right. And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Now a pretty big...
A new arm into the game, the righty, Griffin Jacks.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Not even close there. And it's 2-0. Ball in the dirt, and it gets away. No advance from the runner, but it's 3-0 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Martinez in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Good hitters count the 2-0. That's out to center field. Doyle sizes this one up. And there's 2 down. And up next for Cleveland, Jhonkensy Noel, 1 for 2.
Number 17.
And that is out of play. Ramirez, the lead runner at second. Santana on at first with 2 down. And that one fouled off. Up the middle, Edman. They get the force. That ends the frame. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
And that one handled. Over to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Next to the dish is Freddie. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And delivers outside.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep, good eye in that spot. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Will Smith to the plate. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Grounds 1 to short. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Top of inning number 7. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Nope,
and that one missing low. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
In plenty of time to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. So up next, Jacob Young. Out to short. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Stepping up for the Guardians. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound. Aroldis Chapman.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Man, is he safe at second with a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. And that one lifted in the air center field. Doyle under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Back here in L.A., here's a switch hitter. Tommy Edman.
Now pitching for Cleveland. Number 36.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
All one's the count.
Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Betts. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 0-2.
Ball.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around it.
Throw on to Santana. They get the out on Muncy. And the Dodgers. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
All one's the count.
And that's a little high.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
High chopper to third. Muncy whips it across, and that's one away. As the leadoff man is out in the 8th. So digging in, Stephen Kwan. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout. Pitch is in there. That's strike one. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that's ripped for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one almost hit him.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Aye. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one in the air, center field. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a foul out of play. Kwan leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a swing and a miss there.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
That one drilled left field. Down the line, and it's foul. Base hit right field. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Next to hit on help. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Kirby Yates.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Just missed.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Inside, and it's 2-2. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. He was late there, strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. They say he went.
0-1.
Young moving under this one. Makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode.
Oh, that's a strikeout. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now it's the right. Fielder, Will Brennan. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Everything came together for him. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Dingler swings through it for strike 1. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Runner on the move. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. On the outside corner, got him looking. He's 2 outs away. And the batter now, Jacob Young. Up the middle, base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Tanner Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
2 on, 1 out. Tap foul at the plate.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Missed with a changeup and a full count now.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter.
Runners on the move. Line, and that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores, and the Guardians tie it up as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
Just a huge at bat right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
That one fouled hard the other way. And it's even up.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run there.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Stephen Kwan stepping in now for a critical at bat. Slider misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And it falls.
Picks himself up an RBI. You know what they say.
New pitcher now, Tommy Canely.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that is that. Back here at Chavez Ravine. So bottom of the ninth. Now the number 2 hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Inside, just missed. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to. But he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Just off the outside corner. 3-2 down. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here is Freddie Freeman. Started to swing, held up. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. He's under it. Drops into the glove. And there are 2 outs. So last chance for the Dodgers. And up to the plate is Will Smith. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
To the left side, but it is well foul. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.